Electoral and Boundaries Commission IEBC has unveiled a roadmap ahead of the 2022 general election. The timelines were revealed in a meeting that brought together commissioners of the poll agency as well as leaders of various political parties in the country, even as preparations for the elections gain momentum. Our reporter David Muthoka looks at the IEBC roadmap, which is, however, faced by financial as well as legal constraints.
It is during this meeting that brought together not only the 2022 election referee, but also the players that the IEBC unveiled its roadmap ahead of the August 9th, 2022 polls, a roadmap containing crucial timelines and rules of the game, which gains momentum on Monday next week with the launch of a month-long voter registration exercise.
The Commission then is set to commence enhanced continuous voter registration from the 4th of October, that's Monday next week, to the 2nd of November this year. This exercise is targeting to enroll 6 million new voters.
The exercise is the first of two enhanced continuous registration exercises in which the second term offensive by IEBC has been slated for next year. Also slated for 2022 is the 9th February deadline for public officers seeking to throw their hat in the ring to resign from office. Nominations for presidential, Senate and National Assembly elections will take place on May 30th, 2022. Those for MC elections will take place on June 2nd. Nominations for women representatives have been scheduled for the following day, while those for gubernatorial elections will take place on June 7th. Thereafter, political parties are expected to submit list of candidates on June 25th, which will be 45 days to the election.
We'll implement this judgment, and please prepare and ensure that when you submit your lists, 1/3 must be of one gender. At least either gender must be represented.
However, stakeholders have raised concerns over a move by party primaries losers to jump ship and vie independently, while calling on the IEBC to shut the door for such contestants.
We saw a total of about 4,500 plus independent candidates after party primaries, moving from parties to become independent. From where we sit, we think that is weakening political parties. And we think probably that window should be closed.
Meanwhile, on the material day, polls will open at 6 a.m. and close at 5 p.m., paving the way for the counting, tallying and announcement of results at polling stations on that day. Polling stations are expected to transmit presidential results electronically on the same day to tallying centers at constituencies where another announcement will be made. Then ultimately, tallying, verification, announcement and declaration of presidential results is expected to happen on the very day at the National Tallying Center.
And all this is in the spirit of collaboration. As a commission, we realize we cannot do the election alone. We need other stakeholders to come on board, and so we shall reach out also to the others we have not reached out to.
The IEBC is, however, walking a tightrope to avoid falling into the same pits as it did during the 2017 presidential election that was nullified by the Supreme Court, with holes having been poked at the transmission of results from polling stations due to the lack of a 3G network in more than 11,000 stations. All eyes are on the poll agency to spearhead the push for 3G connectivity in all 54,000 polling stations, together with the Ezra Chiloba-led Communication Authority of Kenya.
For us, we engage the Communication Authority as an institution, and it has its mandate and responsibilities. So we don't engage the individuals there, but the authority. And we believe that he'll do the work that he has been hired to do.
IEBC Chair Wafula Chebukati has, however, called on the public exchequer to sufficiently finance IEBC if the roadmap is to be actualized.
This budget we have is an activity-based budget. It's based on various itemized activities, and so we have a deficit of 14.5 billion. which must then be breached by the relevant authorities.
The IEBC boss has also urged Parliament to pass amends relating to the 2022 election by December this year to streamline operations for an agency once beaten, second time shy. David Mudhoka, TV 47.